What if I told you that Kevin Durant just had the chance to reunite with Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors and he flat out said no? Yes, you heard that right. The NBA world is buzzing right now because reports have surfaced that Durant, who once helped the Warriors create one of the greatest dynasties in modern basketball, had an opportunity to join forces with Curry again but decided to reject it. For Warriors fans who dreamed of a KD return to save Curry's final championship window, this is heartbreaking. But why did Durant walk away from what could have been one of the most epic reunions in NBA history? And what does this mean for Golden State's future? Let's break it all down. First, let's rewind the clock. The Durant-Curry partnership from 2016 to 2019 wasn't just successful, it was legendary. They absolutely dominated the league, winning back-to-back championships in 2017 and 2018, and looking nearly unbeatable. The combination of Curry's outside shooting with Durant's scoring versatility made the Warriors an unstoppable force. Opponents were demoralized before the game even started. But as great as it was, the partnership ended abruptly in 2019 when Durant left for Brooklyn. Since then, Warriors fans have held on to the dream that maybe, just maybe, KD and Curry could run it back one more time. Fast forward to now, and that exact opportunity reportedly presented itself. Sources around the league have hinted that the Warriors quietly reached out about exploring a reunion. Curry, who has been vocal about wanting to maximize the final years of his career, was reportedly open to the idea. Imagine Steph, KD, Draymond, and even the young guns like Kuminga and Podziemski making a run at one more championship. The narrative was perfect. But KD? He wasn't buying it. Durant reportedly turned down the idea before it even got serious. Why? The reasons are complicated, but they start with one word: legacy. Durant has made it clear in recent years that he wants to prove he can win without the Golden State Warriors system, without people claiming that his rings only happened because he joined a 73-win team. For years he's had to listen to critics say his championships with Curry don't count in the same way, and that still stings. Returning to Golden State, in his mind, would only reopen those old debates. Durant is chasing something bigger: validation that he can lead his own squad to glory. There's also the question of chemistry. As good as Durant and Curry were on the court, things weren't always smooth off it. Draymond Green and KD had their infamous blow-up in 2018. Durant has spoken about feeling like an outsider even when they were winning championships. And while time may have healed some wounds, the idea of re-entering that locker room dynamic might not have been appealing. Durant wants stability, and the Warriors right now are anything but stable, with contract drama surrounding Jonathan Kuminga, questions about Klay Thompson's departure, and the pressure of building around an aging Steph Curry. But here's the twist. The Warriors didn't put all their eggs in the Durant basket. After getting turned down, Golden State made a bold, unexpected pivot. Instead of chasing another aging superstar, they've gone in a different direction, tapping into the G League to sign 3 hungry young players who could bring depth, energy, and a spark to their roster. This move shocked a lot of people, but it's also the kind of gamble that might actually pay off. The Warriors have officially signed 3 standout G League stars, betting that their work ethic and hunger can give the team a boost. These aren't household names, at least not yet, but they're the kind of players who can bring toughness, fresh legs, and defensive intensity that Golden State has been missing. When you look at how injuries and fatigue have derailed the Warriors in recent seasons, bringing in young, motivated players could be exactly what Steph Curry needs around him. Think about it. For years the Warriors have leaned heavily on their core. Steph has had to carry an insane load, Draymond has had to keep the defense together, and the bench has been inconsistent. With these G League signings, the Warriors are clearly saying, we need depth. We need grinders. We need guys who can play 15-20 minutes of hard-nosed basketball without the drop-off being so obvious. And if these players pan out, they could not only give Curry some breathing room but also extend his career by keeping him fresher for the playoffs. So where does this leave the Warriors' championship hopes? Let's be real, without Durant, the path to a title just got harder. The Western Conference is stacked. You've got Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets still looking dominant, Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving putting pressure on defenses, the Suns with Booker and Beal, and even younger teams like the Thunder rising fast. In that kind of landscape, Golden State needs more than just Steph Curry brilliance. They need depth, consistency, and a new identity. These G League signings may not have the star power of Durant, but they could be the building blocks of a refreshed, more balanced team. But here's where the story gets even more interesting. People close to Curry have hinted that Steph is both disappointed and motivated by Durant's rejection. He knows that KD could have been the shortcut to another title. But instead of sulking, Curry reportedly sees this as one more chance to prove the doubters wrong. He's already done it once, winning a championship in 2022 without Durant, cementing his legacy as more than just a system player. Doing it again this time with a mix of young G League grinders and veteran leadership could elevate his legend to an even higher level. Meanwhile, Durant's decision also puts him under even more pressure. By rejecting Curry and the Warriors, KD is once again betting on himself. He's choosing to stay the course, to try and win without the Golden State safety net. If he succeeds, he finally silences the critics. But if he fails? If another season goes by without a ring? The noise will only get louder, and the narrative will keep haunting him. That's the gamble Durant has made. For Warriors fans, this is a bittersweet moment. The dream of reuniting Curry and Durant is officially dead for now. But instead of despair, there's a sense of curiosity. Could these G League signings be the spark the Warriors desperately need? Could this unexpected path actually lead to one more ring for Steph? Nobody knows for sure, but one thing's clear: Golden State isn't done fighting. Curry isn't done chasing. And the Warriors, with or without Durant, are still a team nobody can afford to ignore. Imagine the storyline if Curry leads this new-look Warriors squad deep into the playoffs. Imagine if one of those G League guys becomes the next big breakout player, someone who shocks the NBA world with their energy and impact. That's the kind of underdog story that fans live for, the kind of story that makes sports so compelling. And let's be honest, wouldn't it be even sweeter for Curry to win without KD, while Durant keeps chasing in other places? The league is watching. The fans are watching. And now, more than ever, the Warriors are at a crossroads. They may not have Durant, but they do have heart, they do have Steph, and they do have a plan to reinvent themselves. And sometimes, that's all you need to spark something special. So buckle up, because this season is going to be wild. Durant said no. The Warriors said we'll find another way. And in the middle of it all, Stephen Curry is gearing up for one more fight, one more chase for glory, one more chance to prove that even without KD, without a perfect roster, he can still shine as the greatest shooter and one of the greatest leaders the game has ever seen.